Guys, welcome to this new series I'm doing. It's called the Friday 411, and we're going to talk all about Shakeology. There's so much to know about Shakeology. I'm learning so much about it, and I just wanted to share that value with you because I believe in Shakeology 100%, but I didn't always. The slogan, the healthiest meal of the day, killed me. I so didn't believe it. I thought it was just a sales pitch, and I thought I saw right through it. But once I gave it a try, and it took some getting used to. It wasn't an instant, I love this stuff. I got the green berry, and it's one of my favorites now. And my husband actually described it as alfalfa, which makes complete sense to me now because I understand Shakeology. And actually, he hated it first too, but now greenberry is the only one that he will drink. But basically, our taste palates are so used to the overly processed and chemicalized foods. So if you're not used to eating the clean, whole foods, then the taste and the texture, you're used to like these lab-based flavors, and Shakeology is completely natural. A few weeks ago, I did a video about the chemicals and the additives that scientists put in our food to recreate the natural taste. And they do that, one, to enhance the flavor, the smell, make it taste even better and sweeter and richer and stronger than the real thing. And also to get us to have that taste lingering on our taste palate so that we'll crave more. And Shakeology is the complete opposite of this. It's created with whole foods, and in fact, they go to some of the most amazing places in the world to get the best ingredients. And I'm not just talking about the ingredients, but the quality of ingredients that they use in Shakeology. They actually, a couple years ago, I want to say probably a year, maybe two, they pulled out some ingredients because the soil where these ingredients were grown was starting to lose its nutritional value. So you're going from eating these overly processed food-like foods, and I say that because what we eat is not real. Like, we're eating food-like things. But you're going from that, and now you're adding in a shake that's 100% natural and healthy. So, of course, it's not going to taste the same. But if you can give it a solid week, 7 days, let it reset your taste palate, you're going to see a difference in the way you taste it and also in the way that it makes your body feel. And that is honestly my personal mission. Learning about how to care for our bodies, because we weren't made to feel like crap, but when we treat them like crap and we fill them up with chemicals instead of nutrients, what can we expect? So let's talk about the cycle of a diet. You get pumped up, you're excited, you're ready to lose some weight, you make your plan, you watch your calories, but most likely you're not paying attention to what kind of calories you're eating. Maybe you know that you need to be eating more fruits and vegetables and you add those in, but they're boring, they're bland, you feel like you have to eat them, like it's like you're in prison, like you can't enjoy it. So are you eating calories for the sake of getting your minimum calorie intake in? Are you filling up on these empty calories? Or are you watching your macro and your micronutrient intake? And that's probably not everybody is educated on these macro and these micronutrients. I only know this much about it. So it's something I'm learning about, and I love it. I'm interested in it. So even people that eat whole foods, do the clean eating, only eat food in their natural whole state, they're not getting enough micronutrients because of the deficiency in our soil. It's been overfarmed and overworked so that it's losing its nutritional value. And almost all Americans are nutrient deficient. You know, we focus so much on protein. Get these protein shakes. You know what? We're not protein deficient. We're nutrient deficient. That's why vitamins are so important. But even then, we don't absorb everything that's in them. But that's a topic for another day. So cutting your calories. You're cutting your calories on these nutrients that our bodies need to function. You get hungry. That's your body's way of saying, I need something. But you can't eat anything because you're on a diet. So then you get hangry, and then you're upset and grumpy, and you're miserable, and you make life miserable for everybody around you because you're on a diet and you have to be good. But eventually you're going to throw it all out the window. In all honesty, how many diets have you stuck to and made it more than 2 to 3 weeks? Probably a month tops. So when you start your day with Shakeology, because of the good, dense nutrients in it, it sets the bacteria in your stomach to crave that same bacteria. And it's the good bacteria. But if you're having a pancake with sweet syrup, yes, we think pancakes are good because they're that whole, the grain. They're not necessarily bad, but then when you coat it with syrup, then you're setting yourself up to crave that same thing the rest of the day, that the sweets and the carbs and the bad bacteria, because that's what you started creating in your stomach. Okay, but back to the nutrients. Shakeology is not a protein shake. I said that already. It's dense dose of nutrients. So your body's getting what it needs without a lot of calories and fillers. And I think that's key to know. There are 0 fillers in Shakeology. So when you focus on the nutrients and what your body needs instead of calories and empty calories, you become satisfied. You're happier. Your body functions better. When you're understanding what the nutrients actually do for you instead of eating boring foods, it's easier to stick to it as a lifestyle, and it's not just a quick fix fad diet that you're gonna quit, and it makes it sustainable. So that is my Friday 411 on Shakeology. There is seriously so much more to learn about it. So I'm wanting to do this every Friday. So hopefully I will be consistent. So we will see you around. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to comment below, because I'd love to answer your questions, hear your insights. So yes, make sure you comment.